So this is walking up the street outside our house, Kevin's car, and I've got all kinds of flowers. The curb strip's actually city property, but you know, when you need extra space to plant, what do? You go into the curb strip. So these are just some spireas, cement retaining wall, Oregon grape. They're not in bloom, but they will be. Well, they had blooms, and they're going to have berries here before too long. A little bit of stuff here and there in the curb strip. Spirea, Russian sage, catmint, little sedum. This is crocosmia. It's really pretty. It's called Lucifer, the variety, and it's got red flowers around the 4th of July, but it's not quite. It's a little early yet for that. Irises. They just finished blooming. This is the Santolina. It's not in bloom yet, but it has pretty yellow flowers. Really super drought tolerant. Called Pretty Carol. It's the variety. And Nandina and lilies. These lilies are so pretty, and they are super drought tolerant. I never water any of this stuff during the summer, so it's on its own. And pretty grass that I got at a plant swap for free. A nice one. And some of the mountain bluet. And a Nyphovia. It's got orange spiky flowers. It's pretty. It's later in the season, July. Let's see here. Boxwood, neighbor's boxwood. Neighbor's waterfall. And bridge. Let's see. This big one here is a viburnum. This really big one here is the bay tree. It's huge. And what else? Dog poop that people didn't pick up. Oh, that makes me mad. Chinese witch hazel, Arnold's Promise. It has yellow flowers if they don't freeze off in the winter time. It's not the hardiest for the flowers, but it has beautiful golden leaves. That's mostly why I keep it. A little bit of flowering quince in there. It doesn't flower very much, but I pruned it back, so maybe it will. A Cicicerus obtusa evergreen. I forget the variety, but it's a pretty yellow. I like it. A little mini rose growing here and some lamb's ears. And this monster is a butterfly bush. It's called Pink Delight, and it will have beautiful pink flowers. Red flowering currant. Sorry, blanked out there for a second. That's a Northwest native plant. And just a climbing rose, Don Juan. It's a little rose trellis Kevin made. And we're coming up the steps, 16 to be precise. This is a wonderful Cicicerus obtusa. It's called Curly Tops. And I don't know if you can see, it does have rather curly little fronds, and it's blue. It's pretty. And next to it is a gold flame spirea. Hopefully you can see the gold color with the pink flowers. And this is new. Looks kind of weensy right now, but it's going to get bigger. This is a Japanese painted fern. Silver Falls, I think it's called. So it's got kind of white leaves and burgundy stems. It's super pretty. I've got the cage over it so the chickens don't devour it. Then here we go up to the front of our house. Let's see. It's too much to take in one frame. So these roses going up the columns here are one of the only repeat blooming rambling roses, and they're called Phyllis Bide, and they grow in clusters, and they're this apricot color now, and as they age they turn pink, and it's super pretty. And this clematis in the pot is called Louise Rowe, and it's got single and double flowers on it, and they're lavender. Let's see if we can get a little closer look here. Yeah. And that's Louise Rowe. See, there's a double there, and then there's a single. And over here, her partner is Daniel Duranda, and he just went out of bloom. But here's Daniel. Whoops. Daniel's flowers are dark purple, and those are growing up the base of the rows. I'm doing lower maintenance this year. Here's the last 6 steps up to the front of the house. And we're doing succulents, so I don't have to water quite as much. We've got grasses. Sweet flag is the yellow and black mondo grass. And we got an aloe and various sedums and succulents, echeveria, different things. Pretty though. Basil in pots, because that's what I always do up the front steps. And more grasses and sedums and succulents and different things. And then the pots. This is in the small pot. It's a dragon wing begonia. These are gorgeous, and they're low maintenance. You don't have to deadhead them, and when they bloom continuously until like fall. And they got beautiful red flowers, dark red flowers, and they don't drop a lot of flowers or anything. They're fantastic, and you don't have to stake them. They're nice sturdy plants. So I've got a couple of those going on in here. Coleus, there we go. I knew it was one of those C words. And then golden creeping jenny and some blue oat grass for some height in the back. And that's our mailbox. That's my wreath for the summer. Cracks me up. And then over here the pot. The little statuary, cat statuary, came from my mother-in-law, Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. They're very pretty.